Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Lex here. And okay, I might have to go back and change my shoes because these damn boots, they're hard to get used to. This motherfucker, what a fucking dumbass. Of course, you're pulling out of a fucking liquor store driving like you're drunk. Makes sense. Of course. Man, we got up to a fucking 100. Quick little honey. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Lex. And in today's video guys, well, this is like the third video I've made today, so it's still the same day, but you know, different freaking content. Currently, we are just vibing out, chilling, just riding. I kind of fixed my feeling. Hopefully it stays chill. I put some like fucking mold over it, like a molding type of deal to like temporarily fix your feeling. Not feeling, which if you don't know what that is, it's a thing that goes like, say if you have like a cavity or something, it's kind of like a crown, but it's like a filling instead. I don't see that bike that my mom's boyfriend was talking about, but it's alright. Go, baby! Woo! You know, we'll go ahead and go to Good Hope and back. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and slow down a little bit so you guys can hear me. I'm sure that wind noise is fucking crazy. But so basically I kind of fixed my feeling. So yeah, that was basically all I was talking about in my last video, so I apologize about that. But yeah, so here we are. We're gonna be going to Good Hope, which is like outside of my town a little bit. And it's about like 15 miles away. Nah, not even 15 miles, I'm tweaking. It's probably like 3 miles away. But I've actually never hit the highways before. This is actually my first time doing it, so figured I'd get a feel of it, you know. Oh my gosh, that bird scared me. Damn, my fucking ass. Ow! Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. This wind in this helmet, this is how I'm really testing the wind. Because this wind is fucking crazy in my helmet. I can barely hear my own bike, let alone hear my own voice, let alone hear my own freaking thoughts, you know what I'm saying? But it's alright. First time ever hitting the highway, and honestly, bro, it feels really good to be able to go this fast without having to hit a bunch of stops. You know what I'm saying? 50 miles an hour? Nah, I'm going 80. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I got so many bugs on my fucking face. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. But yeah, guys, this is these are my highways. This is yeah. Damn. Ugh. Fucking bugs, man. Ooey gooey. These bugs got me ooey gooeying, man. I'm just like, damn. Oh my gosh, look at that sunset. That shit is beautiful. Ah. Alright, we're gonna turn around at this gas station because I actually gotta get gas, so it's actually perfect. I fucking came to the town and well, inside the town anyway. Guys, that was actually really fun, I'm not gonna lie. Now I got a feel of the highways to understand it better. And I gotta get a better feel of these damn boots as well. These damn boots are like... Dude, you know what's crazy? I don't even know what gear I'm in right now because my dash has no freaking lights besides like neutral and stuff. Okay, so we're in first. We're just gonna pull up right here. Bam, bada bing, bada boom. Woo-wee! We made it. First ever highway ride on the motherfucking R6, baby. Look at that. I gotta get it cleaned. I just cleaned it the other day, but you know, since today was rainy and stuff, it's kind of hard to keep her clean. I'll worry about that later, but yeah, this is the bike right here. Pretty freaking sexy if you don't mind me saying. But let's get gas. So we're on pump 4. These are the boots that I have, by the way. They're the Alpine Star boots. They're kind of bulky, but I got like the cheaper ones in the price range that I was in, so this fucking filling stuff is like, oh my gosh. Okay, alright, can I pay with card? Okay, I think I can pay with card. Let's go ahead and get inside the good old book bag, good old bookie bag. Good old book bag. Good old book bag of hope. Alright, let's go ahead and transfer some funds real quick. Just gonna turn that baby off. Transfer out. Put 10. Okay. Got some dogs barking over yonder. Not sure what that's about, but you know, it's okay. Oh, is it diesel? Bro, this is fucking diesel. I'm stupid as shit. I think I didn't fucking put that in my bike. Holy. That would have been really bad. Damn, I don't have 93. Fuck, hold on a minute. We gotta go find 93. They have 93 here. Man. 91. 90, 97. Let's see if I don't think there's any 93 over here, but we're gonna just check just to make sure. 89. Fuck. I don't know the difference between all this gas too. Let's see, do I have enough gas to get back? Because honestly, I'm gonna just go get gas in Macomb if I can. Oh yeah, I'm chilling. We can get back to Macomb. That's where I'm gonna get gas, so I can go get gas at 93, because I don't know shit about that 89 gas, and I don't want to fuck anything up, so. Okay, alright, well, there we go. We got some bugs on us, but it's okay. I like the feel of these boots though. Like once I get used to them and shit, I feel like I'll be wearing them all the time. Like they feel good now. I'm still recording? Alright, bet. I charged her up for a little bit so I can kind of get like multiple POVs throughout the day because it was pretty cloudy out this morning. But guys, so I was figuring out what I could talk about with y'all when I'm out riding, so that way I'm continuously talking most of the time. So what I'm going to talk about today is basically hold on a minute. Alright, so let's go and slow down the set a little bit so that way we can talk. But actually I don't know if you guys can even hear me that well or not, but anyway, I'm gonna try my hardest to talk. So basically I'm gonna go ahead and talk about, fuck, I forgot what I'm gonna talk about. Fuck, I need ChatGPT right now. I guess what we could talk about is the whole how long I've been riding, what bike I'm on, all that stuff. So number one, this is actually my first ever bike. This isn't the first bike I've rode, but this is the first bike that I've owned personally. Like when I was younger, I used to ride like my friends' dirt bikes and stuff like that, and I wasn't riding them every day either. It was like, you know, once every 2 years, you know, whatever. But I rode a lot of bicycles and stuff, so I know that it somewhat counts, but it doesn't. Oh my god, I'm getting bugs on my fucking hoodies, on my hoodie, fuck. But yeah, so I don't really have a lot of experience on bikes, but I have ridden bikes. I've rode a lot of bikes. So with that being said, you're probably like, okay, well, you know, do you have your license, like all this stuff, like how did you do in the MSF course and stuff? Because I know a lot of you out there that are probably watching this video are new riders as well, trying to get into it, or you're already into it, or, you know, whatever, so on, so on. But me personally, the MSF course, I was panicking when I first started. I mean, because I didn't know what to expect. Okay, I knew there was going to be a lot of like crazy slow speed turns and shit, and I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie, which is a normal reaction to something like that. especially when you're not familiar with stuff like that, you know. So anyway, I did the MSF course, and believe it or not, I actually got 100% on the riding test, like where you ride around the course and you do all these tests, like turning and stuff like that. I actually got 100% on that, and then I got 100% on the written exam, where you're like in a classroom, like basically testing on paper. So I didn't think I was gonna get 100%, but I was the only person in my class to actually get 100%. And what's crazy, and I mean, I'm not hating on anyone, right? You know, it just depends on who you are, whatever, how, you know, blah, 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 blah. But there was people in there that have ridden motorcycles, like dirt bikes and stuff. Hella, dude, like a lot. All right, we better slow down. We're going 70 right now. Speed limit is 50. Just go ahead and downshift. There we go. All right, but yeah, so I did the test, blah, 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 blah. So what it involved is if you're wondering what the MSF course involves. Now, it could be different in different states or whatever, but in Illinois, so it's 3 days long, and the price range can vary depending on where you go. But me personally, I did the test for $20. It was a 3-day class for $20, and they actually would give you the $20 back at the end if you wanted it back. So that was pretty cool. I was a dick and I wanted the $20 back, which I never got, but it's okay because I'm not even tweaking about it. I was just really broke at the time, which, I mean, I'm still broke as shit, but like, I really needed that $20. So, but anyway, so it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Friday you go in there, depending on what time your classes are. And the first day you go in there, basically just go over everything that, like, you know, that is involved with the class. So you'll do a little bit of reading in your book and all that stuff the whole first class, and then the second day you go in, you go to the the course. So they give you an address, because it's not, well, like I said, it just depends. This is just like my example. So they gave me a location to go to, and yeah, they gave me a course to go to. Sorry guys, like I'm low-key like writing, but like trying to think of what I'm trying to say and also say it perfectly without butchering it. So my apologies about that, guys. I'm gonna have to get better about that, because like I said, this is like my third video. So so yeah, the next day you go to the course, and they give you whatever. You go to the course. You go to the course, and then, fuck, man, why can't I always think too much. But anyway, you go to the course the next day. It was really cool, because like some places they supply you with a motorcycle, and it's really cool, especially if you're scared of dropping your own bike and stuff. Yeah, so they supply you with the motorcycle, which was the coolest feeling ever. Yeah, so they supply. Sorry, I keep fucking putting that shit in the neutral with these damn boots. But yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of like restart. So first day class, second day you go to the course. They have a trailer and all that stuff. So basically, you'll go out there. They'll size you up for the perfect bike that'll fit your size, and then you just start practicing with the whole idea of clutch control and just getting the feel of that clutch and throttle. And then you do a couple like tests and stuff. He takes you through all the tests that you're going to be doing, which is just a warm-up, so your score isn't counted. And I will tell you guys, oh shit, we need to get gas, fuck. But I will tell you guys, I did drop the bike that I had one time because I was taking a sharp right turn from a stop, and I put my foot down too like weird, and I dropped the bike. So don't be scared to drop the bike in the MSF course. It is perfectly normal. Don't feel outed or anything like that. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. right, now that we're here, so yeah, and then Sunday, the next day, on the third day, you go and do the actual test itself, which is kind of scary, you know, because you're getting pointed and stuff, and you can fail it and all that, but the fuck, okay, 91, okay, I guess we're using 91, but yeah, it's just like that. Sorry guys, I'm still trying to get used to actually like talking while I'm riding and stuff, because I got so much shit going on in my head when I'm riding, but yeah, that's that. So let's go get gas. All right, $10. Now I need my freaking wallet again. Pulling this bad baby up. Let's put her back down. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm so bad at talking sometimes, like when I'm doing shit. So my apologies about that, guys, for real. Here we go. But yeah, we're going to just re-go over the MSF course again. So you go in there, it's the 3-day class. Well, mine was a 3-day class. First day was basically going over everything and kind of just learning stuff with the book and stuff. Second day, you go out to the whatchamacallit, the course, ride around for a couple hours, get the feel of stuff, and then you go in a little bit more, study some more, because there is a written and a writing exam, so it's not just one or the other. Fucking bugs. Hold on, we're gonna see actually if they have any wipes. Okay, let's see if we can just get a little bit on there. If you really want to get into riding motorcycles and all that stuff, I would highly recommend it. Start on whatever bike you want. It's your choice, your life. Just make sure if you start on a higher CC bike, just make sure that you're being smart. Yeah, it's fun to have fun. Obviously, it's nice to go fast, but just make sure you're doing it when there's no cars about to pull out of intersections and, you know, all that stuff. Just make sure you're doing it in a safe environment. But yeah, it's up to you, your choice. But I'd highly recommend getting a bike though if you haven't already. I've been wanting a bike for a long ass time, and obviously my parents could never afford one or anything, so I bought myself one, and here we are.